All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello, hello, hello once again. So, welcome to tonight's True or False Points Trivia Show. My name is Brock. I will be your host for tonight's show, and let's get through to the basics once again. Right, so what do we have over here for you? So, there's going to be 10 statements with the topic of general knowledge. Yeah, so all sorts of different random statements will be available to you. Once a statement shows on your screen, well, that's when you have to choose between two options, whether this one is true or false. And if you get it right, you'll score 100 points, right? So 10 statements in total, and you need to score at least 700 points in order for you to get your prize. And well, the prize pool for this particular show is $1,500, right? So if you score at least 700 points, you'll get your share of it, right? So we shall begin very, very shortly. I hope everybody is ready. And yeah, well, let's see how things will work out for you guys this time around. And yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin very, very shortly. It's lovely to see that we've got so many people here for the show here. And yeah, always, of course, a pleasure to be your host, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, we shall begin very, very shortly. All right, so once again, yeah, we've got 10 statements. 10 statements, once it shows on your screen, that's where you have to choose whether this one is correct, yeah, whether it's true or false. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin with the first statement of the show. Christina Aguilera launched her singing career with the song What a Girl Wants. Is this statement true or is it false? Yeah, some bit of pop culture right here, bit of you know, going to the musical theme here. So, yeah, is it true that Christina Aguilera launched her career in music with the song What a Girl Wants? Yeah. Well, if you pressed on false, then you're absolutely correct. Yeah. All right, so that was the first one right here. Got no clue, huh? Well, it's okay, because, you know, you only need to get 7 out of 10 correct to get your share of the prize, right? Okay, moving on to the next one. So, The Aristocats is an animated feature film by Disney. Is this statement true or is it false? The Aristocats. Is this an animated feature film by Disney? True or false? Well, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, if you pressed on true, then of course you are correct. Aristocats is indeed an animated feature film by Disney. All right, well, moving on to the next statement of the show. So, the song Jingle Bells is about a one-mule open sleigh. Is this true or is it false? How do you think? Yeah, the Jingle Bells. Yeah. Is this song about a one-mule open sleigh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you pressed on false, well, obviously you are correct. Yeah, and of course, you know, thinking of the season, yeah, Christmas is just around the corner here, right? About a month or so from now. Right, well, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, statement number 4 of the show coming right up. So, the mullet is a type of haircut. Is this true or is this false? How do you think? The mullet. You know, it would be actually funny if I had one. So yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, if you did press that a mullet is a haircut, you're correct. It is indeed a haircut. Yeah, mullet is indeed a haircut, which is, I mean, it does suit some people. I don't think it would look good on me, but anyway, moving on. Yeah, so, a heathen describes a highly educated person. Is this true or is it false? If you talk about somebody, if you call them a heathen, does this mean that they are a highly educated person? Yes or no? True or false? Well, ladies and gents, if you pressed on false, then, well, yeah, you are correct. No, a heathen is certainly not a highly educated person. All right, well, 5 down. Excuse me, 5 more to go. Let's continue on with statement number 6 of the show, ladies and gentlemen. A galleon was a small rowing boat from the 18th century. Is this true or is this false, ladies and gentlemen? A galleon, and that's the name of the thing we're talking about over here. Is it a small rowing boat from the 18th century? True or false? Well, if you pressed on false, you're correct. A galleon is not. A galleon is not a small rowing boat from the 18th century. You know, those have bit of adept knowledge in history, surely know this one, right? Okay, moving on. Bluto was best mates with Popeye. Is this statement true or is it false, ladies and gentlemen? How do you think? Was Bluto best mates with Popeye? Yes or no? True or false? How do you think? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you pressed on false, you are correct. Yeah, Popeye was not best mates with Bluto. All right, moving on, we got statement number 8 coming up of the show. And it goes as follows, ladies and gentlemen. So, bluegrass music developed in Mexico. Is this true? Sorry, is this true? Or is it false, ladies and gents? Bluegrass music, was it developed in Mexico? True or false? How do you think? Bluegrass music. Well, if you pressed on false, you're correct. Yeah, bluegrass does not come from Mexico, no. Mexico has, of course, all sorts of different other lovely things coming from it, but bluegrass music is certainly not one of them. Moving on. Statement number 9, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago is called the Windy City. Is this true or is this false? How do you think, ladies and gents? Is Chicago called the Windy City? Yes or no? True or false? And of course, those of you who still have, at this very moment, 600 points, no worries, we're going to have at least one more statement for you so you can get your prize. So if you pressed on true, you're correct. Chicago is indeed called the Windy City. All right, well, the 10th and the last one is coming up of the show, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, certainly those of you who have 600 points, try to get this one correctly. Easter Island belongs to Chile. Is this true or is this false, ladies and gents? Easter Island belongs to Chile. True or false, ladies and gents? Well, ladies and gents, if you did answer true, you're absolutely correct. All right, everybody, and well, that is indeed going to be it, for our true or false points trivia show here for tonight. We got 3,245 people in total winning this one here. Nicely done. 0.62 cents to each one of you. Of course, you can try your luck in, of course, the game that you see in front of you. And well, thank you very, very much for playing tonight. And of course, we'll see you next time. Take care and have a good day.